Was I not on the microphone?
He was, I think. You wasn't. So he was.
I wasn't.
But y'all were mainly picking up. Mine was turned all the way up, so mine was picking up the most. Yours was barely picking up. Hers wasn't picking up at all. So this was catching pretty much everybody's volume.
Well, that's good.
So we're going to start it one more time.
The whole podcast?
Yeah, we got time.
So we're restarting.
Do what?
So we're restarting.
Yeah, that was just a really good warm-up. Y'all ready?
Okay, restart the timer.
I'll use the first part, so we're not restarting that. And I'll use...
The intro where he did all his things?
Yeah, I'll use that. Well, no, because you can't hear him as good.
So, I mean, we have time. It's not even 5. So
I know.
We saw 40 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to get ahead of schedule, but God knew it was going to happen. Okay. So...
Is it working now? Yeah, it's bouncing up for me.
Bella, you do it.
Hello, how are you? Have
Perfect.
a good day, blah, blah, blah.
There you
Check,
go.
1, 2, 3. Already there. Out the far right, it's going pretty good. You know what? Now, here we go. 1, 2.
Take 2. Or
3.
take 2. I went like this. Take 2.
Take 2. We did a 20-minute podcast. I'm scrapping it because her mic wasn't on, his mic wasn't on, and mine was working, and it was the only thing catching them. So try it one more time to make sure y'all are working.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, yeah. So they can hear you now. Everybody clap. Yay.
Yay.
And y'all missed it because Bella gave her British accent.
No, I
and
did
we
not.
didn't get to put that on there.
Yeah, since we didn't get it before, you should do it now.
Yeah,
No.
because now we're starting over. New chance.
Not doing it
We have
still.
we can go for 8 minutes like last time.
Yes. No, we're not going to go 8 minutes on accents because she never did it. It would have been worth the 8 minutes if she would have done the British accent. But guess what? She
And if you
didn't.
did
And I
Gollum.
refuse.
And if I did Gollum, but I'm not doing Gollum if she doesn't do the British accent.
Why don't you do the British accent?
Because, Reagan, I don't want to.
Peer pressure.
I don't like it.
She
I
doesn't.
don't.
She doesn't give in to peer pressure.
So you don't like it, so it's awkward if you
It's
do
not
it.
like I don't like it, but it's just
it's not like she
weird.
doesn't like it.
I don't want to do it.
Well, no.
Because
know you want to.
now y'all are just peer pressuring me, and I don't give in to peer pressure. I'm my own person.
Come on, don't be that
Okay,
way.
what if we ask nicely?
Yeah.
Please do it.
Please.
No, I'm
Please.
not.
Please.
No.
Oh, that's not nice at all. Okay, so we're going to pick up where we left off. What we were talking about before I realized my mic was the only mic on, 20 minutes later. We were talking
pick up
about...
where we left off. You mean
We're going to
pick
rewind
up-
for a second.
go back to the
Quick
beginning.
recap. So I was talking about what their favorite thing was over the past year, because it's been a year and a few months. What?
Reagan, your feet are so big.
Oh, my goodness.
They're so
on, pay
long.
attention.
I'm sorry. I thought.
talking about my posture the first time.
Well,
and I
he's
was talking about
6'.
my-
Well, he has
6'3".
good posture and he has huge feet.
Well, he's 6'3", 6'4", something
How?
like that.
What is your shoe size?
13s.
Is that big? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
Yes,
I wear like 9.5 or 10s. He wears
'Cause
13s.
you're a
And
little
how old are
baby.
you?
15.
He's 15, so he's going to have like a size 20 by the time he's 18. Yep. As long as you grow into it, because if your feet's too big, you'll fall down all the time if they're too big for your body. Don't be that guy. I'm kidding. It doesn't. I don't know how that works. But your
I
proportion.
don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, imagine me. I'm 5'10". If I had a size 16 shoe, I couldn't run. I'd fall all over myself.
I don't
No, you
think it would be
wouldn't.
big enough to where
Yes,
you would
I
just
would.
get off balance.
Okay,
every
other
time.
way around, you definitely would fall down. You're a
I
guy that's
think-
7 foot tall that wears a size 4.
He would
He
fall.
would fall.
I'm pretty sure
you
that's
were
not how
small
the
with
human
big
body
feet,
works.
you wouldn't
I don't
fall.
think that's possible.
He would.
No,
fall.
no, no. I know it doesn't, but I'm saying if. That would be the other way around. They would fall.
If, yes.
Because they wouldn't have anything to catch them. Yeah. Anyways, Bella, see where we went? I was trying to talk about ministry stuff, and we started talking about Reagan's feet. All right. Do y'all want to talk about that instead? I'm fine. We can talk about Reagan's feet.
No, I'm okay.
You do. What are they called? What's feet called? Pedicures or manicures? I don't remember.
Pedicures.
You get those?
No.
Don't lie.
I didn't even know what one was what.
You
I didn't
did.
know which
I
one
saw
was
you w're about
hands
to
or which
correct
one
me.
was feet.
You're about to
No, I
answer
was
it.
trying to think what it was.
Stop questioning.
What's it called when you get both done?
Mani Petty.
Is that what you get?
No, I didn't even know what that was. I didn't know which one that was.
In his mind, he's going, mani petty, mani petty.
No.
Anyways, so what they was telling me over the last year, because it's been a year and some change since they was in here last, the OGs, they were the first ones to ever do this podcast, sitting in the same spots, just wearing different clothes. But they were saying over the last year, their favorite thing, both of them collectively said that they liked the New Orleans mission trip that we had back in June. And Reagan, what did you say was that stuck out to you that made it the most memorable and enjoyable thing that you've done over the past year?
I said that it was different.
And I said, why? What made it different? What made it enjoyable?
Just that unlike youth camp, when we go out to youth camp, we don't really minister to people like we did in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, a lot of things you guys go to, you're receiving. Like people's preaching at you, teaching to you, guiding you, helping you. And that's good. That's great. You guys need it. I need it. But that's one thing to where we put you guys where you're doing the helping. You're doing the teaching. You know what I mean? Like you're doing the evangelizing. You're doing the helping. And it puts the ball in your court instead of getting to have all the fun, which you guys have fun too, I think, when you're out there with the other teens and kids. And that's where Bella came in. She said she liked going out to New Orleans over the past year. That's one of her favorite things. What made that enjoyable and memorable for you?
The children and the people that we got to meet, because there are a bunch of nice people there.
Yeah. And one of the things that we were talking about before I realized that the sound wasn't working, is that we'll go into these neighborhoods and that might be the first day that people are just kind of watching you, like, you know, and but the little kids, they come 90 miles an hour. Like they don't care. They want what you have to offer. The older teenagers and especially the adults, they're kind of standoffish. Well, about that third, fourth day, they're all coming out. You get to meet them. You get to know them. They realize you're not a bunch of wackos and that you're just like them. And next thing you know, that opens up the door to give them the gospel, to share some scripture. And we got to go stay at a guy. We didn't stay at his house, but we went over to his house named Isaac Woodward, an awesome guy. We went to his house and we worshiped, and he would, I don't know if you call it preaching or teaching. I guess he was preaching basically to us at his house when we were in there those couple of nights.
Yeah.
And but he lives in that neighborhood, and he just goes door to door. And since we were there, they didn't have any salvations for the 2.5 years they lived there. Remember them telling us this?
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened when we left?
They had two.
Yeah, they had 2 salvations. I think it was the day that we were going to leave. And he updated me a while back, and I think they've grown. They've got some more people that are coming to the church, and they baptized some people. He gave me a video I sent out about what had been going on, but it's been really awesome, the progress that's been being made there. But anyways, so from there, what do we talk about after that?
The sound.
No, we talked about something else.
Oh, it was what we want to see in the next
Yes.
year of youth.
Because we're talking
We're
about how
about to
much time
leave.
you guys have left before you're out.
And I said I wanted to see people find, once we leave, the right church and to not just fade away from being in the gospel.
What do you think attributes to people falling away?
Just life, because right now it's kind of in our routine. After school today I have to go to church. I go to church on Sunday. My parents make me get up. Parents come and wake me up. And I don't know, and I mean, you might have a fire for it and stuff and want to go and everything, but when you move away and it's not your friends that you're encouraged to go there for, or the people that you know, and you're just starting over, it's scary, and also you might not find a place that you like for a while, and some people might just give up and stop going.
Stay home on Sunday mornings and Wednesdays, and just easier to stay in their
Think
room
that
and
it's
watch
easier
TV.
to watch it online
Mhm.
until that just stops, and then the whole thing just...
Yeah. That's a big thing I want to encourage you guys. That'll be something we'll do a lesson on when you guys get out of here. I need to do that with Lance and Ty and them about the online church stuff. Like, it's great when you're sick, you're homebound, or, you know what I mean? Like, a real reason, not I just want to sip coffee and not have to be around people reason. I watch church online all the time from other churches, but I have a home church. Obviously, I work here. But if I didn't, I'd still want to be plugged into a church, a local body, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're not to forsake the gathering together with believers. And Hebrews, what is that, 10:25? I got a Bible right there. You want to look that up for me? think it's Hebrews 10:25. While he's looking that up, I'm going to keep talking. So Bella, whenever you get out in about a year and a half, you'll be all on your own. You won't have me and your mom to get you up on Sundays. You won't be at a church where your parents work at.
Mm-hmm.
What worries you about that, and is there anything that excites you about that?
I'm worried about finding, because a lot of the churches, well, sorry, a lot of the churches in Conway where I might go they're big,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like a big church.
New Life or
but
something
then the
like that?
small ones, Antioch, but then the
Mhm.
small ones there's no youth. There's no
Right.
college people there my age.
They
And
call it
then
young adults when you get out of here. It won't be youth.
young adults, there's no
There we
young
go.
adults.
There we go.
And then if I go to Arkadelphia or somewhere else, I'm just not going to have any idea about any churches.
I got you. So
And I
that's what
mean,
worries
Granny's
you.
older, and so she's not going to, she
What
has no
Does
young
anything
adults.
excite you about it? Like,
Yeah, meeting new people,
and
making new
like,
friends.
what if there is that group and
Yeah.
it just being a whole new experience?
And it's just like, I'm not even looking for necessarily a group. I'm just excited to know what I'm going to do and have a few close friends.
Mm-hmm. And the main number one thing, people can be awesome. The place can feel warm and inviting, and they have awesome people there. But if they don't pick that
Follow
up,
that.
if they don't go by this and it's true, and they don't twist, or if they twist it, or if they don't actually abide by it, or they just use that as an ends to a mean, no, it doesn't matter how cool they are, what the stage looks like, how
Yeah.
warm and inviting they are. They have to speak and teach the truth. That's where you need now to have all that plugged into one thing. That's awesome, and there's a lot of churches that do that. But I hope that for you guys. Before you read that, same thing for you. You'll be where you want to go, anyways. I know where she's going. Where do you want to go?
What, college?
Yeah.
I haven't decided yet. I got 3 more years. I don't really need.
Do you want it to be close, or do you
decide
care?
on it.
You know what I mean? Like, do you want to be close to your parents, or do you care? Like, it doesn't
I
matter.
kind of want to be close. Like, I'm thinking about maybe Washita.
Mm-hmm. So when you're at, per se, we'll just pretend you go to Washita. Your older brother's there. A few of your other people you know are there. That's actually kind of a good thing, because hopefully they'll be plugged into something already. So you're just getting into the door and they're already there. Like they've already paved the way. They've already got the awkward, don't know anybody. And hey, that's my brother Reagan, or hey, that's my friend Reagan. He comes in, boom. So that's cool. Say that they don't, or you just don't like that. I'm trying to remember the question I asked you. Oh yeah, the things that would worry you and also excite you about being in a church or somewhere away from home, your home church. Is there anything that worries you? Like you're like, oh man, I don't know if I want to do that. Or is there things that excite you? Like you're actually excited about the idea of doing something somewhere else, away from your parents' church?
I don't know. I think I'd be a little excited to see how that church does it a little different than ours.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's cool. It's like me and my parents. I mean, I grew up in the same church they are, and went out to California. I started it's different. I mean, it could be a Baptist church, but it's a little bit different. And even churches here are different from church to church, the way they do stuff. But anyways, we're talking about online church, how it should only be for those that actually need it, because what does it say, chapter and verse? Well,
It's
book 2.
Hebrews 10:25, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not neglecting to gather together as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging each other, and all the more as you see the day approaching.
Yeah, I think it's 24 and 25. As soon as you started reading.
And let us watch out for one another to provoke love and good works, not neglecting to gather together as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging each other, and all the more as you see the day approaching.
Yes. How can we, and you're good, you can put that down. How can we do that? How can we provoke each other to love and good works if we're by ourselves and I just stay in my room on an iPad and I text, amen, awesome, brother, praise hands? Like it's not as encouraging. It's way different when you're together in the room. This right here is way more powerful. And I'm not talking about the goosebumps feeling where everybody's feeling it. It's true. When you're together, you're stronger. I mean, your spirit's stronger. Like when I go out with anybody, especially like when me and Homer went to Africa, when I was with him and Stanley and Kazalo, us 4, And it wasn't like I was with weak-minded people or immature Christians. They were way more mature than I was as a Christian, because Olive's been a pastor since 1984. Homer, like 20 years before me. So all these guys are way more mature than I am. So I'm like, dude, I'm ready. And it was weird. Not weird. It was awesome because we got to go to these villages, and it's like we were equipped. We were ready. And I can't imagine if they said, you go to that village 3 miles over there by yourself. And they all speak
Yeah.
English, by the way, so you're okay. I mean, I would, but I didn't feel that they got my back and it's their
And
strength
if
there.
you don't know how to answer something, they might.
Right, yes, and it's balancing. My
Yeah.
weakness is their strength.
It's
Their
like
weakness
we were
could be my
talking
strength.
about in Sunday school,
Yes, yes,
where I feel things and you discern.
yes,
and
yes. That's it. When somebody comes in, you can minister to them in different ways because I might not have what you have where you can help them out and vice versa with me.
Yeah.
And when that's it, when you're going to those villages, and when at first we was all four together, and then we split up to where it was 2 and 2, which was awesome. I mean, I liked having Stanley there. We really worked well together, but I can imagine going by myself. So when you're worshiping and you're reading the Bible and you're watching online, it's way different than when you're in the room. It's so much different. I mean, you got to be in the room, unless there's a reason medically you can't do it, which I understand. I'm not knocking that whatsoever. What's
and
up?
that's kind of like kids camp when we went to Bog, and we were the counselors and stuff like that. Well, if they asked us to go down there and do the dances, like just me, Brielle, and Georgia, it'd be
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
But when everybody goes down there and they're all teaching you how to do it and
Yep.
stuff, it makes it fun and inviting. And
It does, and it makes you feel invited. You're not by yourself.
and then and they invited us to that thing that they had with just the workers that night, like just the student workers. And I thought that was nice.
Yeah,
And that's how churches are supposed to be.
yeah, that's true. Well,
Caleb and Bo didn't go dance with y'all.
No, oh, they did.
they were
did
just
go
off on the
dance.
corner. They were like by the doors.
Yeah, they didn't get involved with anybody else.
No, they kind of did their own thing. But hey, I give them props. They were down there. That'd be hard for me.
Oh man, I have to be a counselor. I'm gonna be a counselor at a diabetes camp I'm going to next year, and
Are you?
all the counselors have to go down there and dance for like an hour to the songs.
An hour.
It's like 30, 45 minutes. It's long.
Dancing?
I'm just out of
Yes, it's
curiosity,
crazy.
and I don't know. I'm honestly ignorant to
I don't
this.
know how I'm gonna be able to do
What
that.
is-
I understand Caleb
yeah.
and Bo.
That's what. But if you have diabetes and it's for the people that have it, would that not mess somebody up that had it? If you were to dance that long, like make your levels go up and down and stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, it's split up.
Oh, I thought it's
little
like
bit.
45 minutes straight.
It's
You're
not
river
straight,
dancing
like
for an
we-
hour. Like, well, what?
Like we'll have to go stand and talk to our groups and stuff, but but the counselors do have to go down there and dance for a little while.
Oh, okay.
And
All
then
right.
We go,
But
talk
not an hour
some more,
straight.
and then again,
Okay.
it's not just
That's
straight
okay.
through.
I was about to say it's kind of weird too.
Yeah.
But
like,
it's like
be up
all
there
at one
dancing,
time.
Yes.
45 minutes of
That's
dancing.
a lot of.
It's weird.
That would mess me up.
I don't- it's
Wait, I
weird.
want
They
to
play
know
a
what
lot of
diabetes
songs.
camp is like. Is it a
It's
worship
just-
thing, like a God thing?
It's not a Christian camp.
So
But
what songs do y'all sing?
They just
That was
they
gonna be my
don't do
question.
songs with cuss words. There's
Well,
like
yeah.
Yeah, but
there's like,
like
kindergartners there too. They have a bunch of different grade groups.
But what's the song material? Like, what do they sing about?
One of their favorite songs is like 500 Miles.
and I will.
won't go
No,
something.
you sang
that's
it wrong.
that's like their favorite song
Dun
that they
dun
do.
dun dun. Anyways, it's something like that.
Yeah,
but
it's
I
like
know.
that.
Yeah. I don't know. Bella, go ahead. Doing your British accent.
No.
You were about to take off until I started.
I was.
It's kind of awkward because Jared messed up, so now you should do
I
it.
know.
No,
now you
I'm
should.
okay.
You should recover what I did.
No, I'm okay. So, like, what do y'all talk about and do? You just
It's just like
hang
regular.
out?
Yeah, it's just like a regular camp, but
I don't know. I've
they
never
have a
been
bunch
to a
of-
regular camp.
they just have. Well, it's like youth camp, but
Just
just
no.
without
It's just all free
the
time.
chapel. No, there's playing stuff that you do with your group through the whole thing. Is it not picking me up?
It's having a hard time. It's there, but when you look away, it goes down. There we go.
Yeah, it's just like youth camp, but we just don't go worship at night. It's also just a day camp, so we
Yeah.
don't spend the night there.
Oh, okay, that's cool then. I'm not a fan of spending the night places. I like being able to go home and shower.
You've been that way since you was a little bitty.
Can you hear me, Captain?
Hello. Hi. Hello, how are you today? Hi, how are you? I don't know what else to say.
When y'all were just having normal conversations, wow, mine's all the way off.
Mine's on.
What? What's wrong with it?
Hey, Bella, do you and Sawyer get into a lot of fights?
No.
Sawyer said that you punched him in the gut last night.
Did he tell you and Jesse that?
No, he said to me.
Oh, okay. Because
He
I
said
was
that y'all were
wondering what
boxing each other and that you hit him in the stomach and he fell
I
back.
was. We were boxing each other, but I didn't hit him in the. I never hit him
check.
hard.
He said that you hit
I
him
don't
really hard
hit
and that
him
it
to where
hurt.
he's gonna hurt.
He said it hurt.
I was going to say, you could send me that video and I could plug it into this podcast. Just a clip
Is
of
it
it, not the whole
it's a
thing.
video?
I recorded us boxing and I put it in fast motion because Sawyer thinks
like,
it's funny.
You know what I mean?
That was actually like exactly how it sounds like in
Yeah.
time lapse.
Yeah,
It really
I'm good. I
is.
know. But you could clip like a 10 seconds of it and I could put it in right here. See, now you
No,
just get
but
it
it's
to
not
it.
gonna happen.
Come on.
And he keeps telling Jesse that I want to join boxing, but I'm too scared.
Is that true?
No, while you were there, he said, "Hey, there's someone that wants to learn. That's my sister." And he thought that Jesse thought that Sawyer said that you were scared, but he said that you were his
Oh.
sister.
And I thought that
He said,
I
"Oh,
was
she's
like-
scared."
I was
to
like,
learn?"
no, I'm not
She's like, "I'm not
scared.
scared."
I got you.
I just don't want to join.
Why?
They keep asking me to join boxing.
Why don't you want
I
to?
don't want
Are you
to.
scared?
I'm not.
Reagan,
I don't like getting
she's,
punched.
she's very frail and not a fighter.
I
watched
don't
her.
like the
getting
thought
punched.
of hurting somebody else.
No. When you threw a punch, remember,
Oh.
it's so embarrassing. That's why she's not a boxer. I can't.
I can throw a punch.
Can
Okay.
you? You start out by doing this.
I got a nasty
is called-
punch.
I got a nasty punch.
I
Nobody's
mean, it is
gonna
called
believe you.
throwing a punch.
Yeah.
That's what she thinks.
It's just
Yeah,
not
I
very
guess. He
strong.
throws
But I
it.
didn't.
That's why you got to join boxing so that you can learn how to
Yes.
fight.
Sawyer's trying to help
I can
you.
self-defend myself.
Self-defend myself.
Yes, I
You
can
say, I can defend myself.
Yeah,
Woo.
You can defend yourself better if you join boxing.
I'm not
Yes.
joining boxing. Cause then I'm just
You
gonna
can
get
defend yourself. So you're telling me right now you could take Reagan.
not Reagan.
Okay, then. Could you take me?
Give me a
No.
girl. I don't
No,
know. The
you
thing
said
is,
defend
nobody's gonna
yourself.
fight me. 'Cause I don't-
Ooh, she's calling everybody out.
Nobody's gonna fight me because
That sounds like a challenge.
We'll put your hood
No.
on and
because I'm a nice person. I've never given anybody a reason to fight
oh,
me.
it's going to happen. It always
Didn't
does to
Sawyer fight you
everybody.
last night.
Me and Sawyer fight each other, but that's because I try to keep him on his toes.
Like
Try to
literally
prepare
or
him.
just like metaphorically?
Try to prepare him for
Because in
life.
boxing, you want to stay on your toes.
For
Yeah,
real?
You don't want to be on your heels.
No.
Like, your heels is off
Today,
balance.
Sawyer was having to be on his tippy toes.
Like for real?
Yeah,
What, at boxing?
yeah. But then Jesse told him to stop.
So you said he had to be.
No,
Well, he
Jesse
told him to
tells
lift his
him-
heels up a little bit, and
Yeah,
then he
and
told him
Sawyer
to
lifts him
stop.
up
He
all
starts
the way
walking
when
like
he
a
says
T-Rex
that.
or a raptor.
Yeah, and they says, no, put him down, but just don't get up on your heels.
But I don't know. The whole thing
the
just
ball
can.
of your front. I
You
guess like
just
that.
want to kind of have him up just
Yeah.
a little bit.
I
You
don't wanna
wanna have
hit
him up
people.
way too much or have the fronts up.
I don't want people to hit me. I don't want to get a lot of big muscles,
You're not going to.
And
you
I
can say
don't-
skinny and fast.
and I don't want. And the way they walk and stuff, because they'll go in the room where we're at, and they start doing the walking stances and stuff. It looks so confusing to me.
You're
It's making
smart.
sure that you're balanced, because if you're just straight up and down and not in your boxing stance, then you can be knocked over super easily.
I'm just not a boxer. I don't really like watching people box anyways. So.
You know what I just noticed? What color is he wearing?
Green.
It's a different green.
Well, I hope it's going either way. So if you're
I didn't even realize
if
that.
you're watching this,
You
you only
better
see his
hope.
arms and head. He has a body. It's there.
This was just at the top of my drawer after my
I didn't even think about
when I
that.
grabbed it.
I was watching y'all talk, and I looked at Bella, and I was like, "Oh no, somebody's sleepy." Uh-oh, the British accent's about to come out.
Wait, can I see that picture?
What, the picture of Sawyer? Me and Sawyer?
Let me see.
He has a picture.
All right, send that to me, and I'll drop that in on this part. This part of the podcast, I'll drop that in.
Oh, I have
Wait,
other
there's
ones.
another one.
right here.
No, like the best one. Let me find it. It zooms
And
up on the
send it to
pictures. There's
me.
one that's the best one. Hang on. Why do I have so many random videos? What are the? I think Ethan grabbed my phone at some time. Wait.
What are you laughing at over there?
Cause he said Ethan grabbed his phone.
so you don't know what kind of picture is going to be on there. Ethan, grab and start taking
Oh,
pictures.
the picture of him
guess.
and Sawyer? Yes, I saw it.
No, it wasn't
before.
those. Wait.
Those were when we were coming back from Fields of Faith.
Yeah, wait, let me find the one. No, it's not
Him
that
and
one.
Sawyer are just best friends.
Where is it?
Besties.
Wait, it zooms up
Can
on
we-
it randomly.
Let's
It's
just
so
make a
fun. That
montage
one.
of Reagan and Sawyer's pictures.
That's what it is. It zooms up on that and it has
Oh.
that's my screensaver.
Wait, no, there's a better
There's another one too, though. Wait,
Okay. But anyways,
that one. It zooms up like that.
Wait, I want to see the
Okay.
actual picture. Unzoom it.
yeah, that's the one I'll put on there.
That's the one you put on.
That's the one I'll put on there.
We just took a bunch of random pictures,
So
and they're just sliding through as my wallpaper.
we're about to go in there tonight. We're having our
Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in there, have a bunch of cool food and snacks and stuff like that. Probably going to be 50 of them. And probably be playing ping pong. And I got a little 10-minute devotional for you guys. Are y'all hungry? Because we're about to
Yes,
go
I
in
am
there.
hungry.
Well, we don't start till 6
You
though.
don't like watching people fight? This is my.
Not like getting hurt. Why does he not have a mask on?
He doesn't
know-
wear a helmet.
You know, Reagan.
Not getting hurt. He made my nose bleed.
I took
I
her
got
phone
hurt, I
away
guess.
so we wouldn't get distracted by phones. And you're allowed to have yours, but I might start taking it because you're starting to distract.
He didn't have a helmet on.
Jesse doesn't wear a helmet. He doesn't need it.
Even with full-grown dudes.
No, in actual fights, none of them wear helmets.
Oh, I know that, but I'm talking about just sparring.
Do you even hit him?
yeah,
I
he
do.
hits him. I saw him.
I don't. He says we can go full strength. We don't.
Yeah,
He definitely doesn't.
yeah.
I wouldn't.
If
Actually,
he said do it, I would.
I wouldn't because
Do you think you would win?
I can't even. I'm not even
No.
strong, anyways.
I don't think so.
You think you'd win against me?
Wait, you said you don't think
No.
you'd win against him?
Yes.
What do you want to talk about, Bella? We got 5 minutes. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Y'all each get a minute apiece. Tell me what you want to tell me.
About anything?
Anything and everything, as long as it doesn't do with boxing.
I don't know. Now I'm on the spot. I don't know what to talk about. I'm ready for Thanksgiving break. I'm tired of it. I have a lot of projects due. I have to do my FBLA, my TSA, and
There's a lot
my
of A's.
FCCLA.
FBLA, CLA, MMA, TLA.
And then I had to get more involved in Interact.
Jared.
No, it
And I
was
still
MMA.
keep forgetting to tell my Quiz Bowl person that I'm quitting Quiz Bowl. I don't want to be in it
Well,
anymore.
what if they watch this? Then they'll know.
Well, I'm quitting. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm quitting. This is my
It's not
official
even like
resignation.
I don't even think he knows my name,
Hey,
so
in
it's
your
okay.
In your resignation, go ahead and practice it and say it in your British accent.
No.
You know what? I think after much consideration,
And then I
I
have my
am not
finals.
going to do this anymore.
My finals for sociology,
Yeah, that's
All
pretty
right,
good.
yes.
psychology, and comp that I need to get done. Which I'm done with my essay, so I'm done with that. But my sociology final is really big and long. And since I've missed so many days of school due to mono, I'm going to have to take my semester test. So I have a lot on my mind right now.
That's what's going on. You took over 60 seconds. You went
Yeah.
over your allotted time. So
Sorry.
we started at 30.
Well,
30
technically,
something.
our thing doesn't start till 6.
Well, I need to be in there to get it going. It's all locked up. I need to unlock it. And I want to be in there before everybody gets in there so I don't destroy
I don't
it.
think it's locked up. Caleb and Liam are in there doing ping pong right now.
Oh, I knew that would happen.
You literally said, "Are you ready to go in there and eat and do ping pong?" You
Yeah,
said
like
that
at
2 minutes
6
ago.
in 30 minutes. Yeah, because we're not starting till 6. So everybody's in here. Or at least eating till 6. 60 seconds. She's all about school. She's worried. She got a lot on her plate because she had mono. Oh, and 60 seconds. Anything but the obvious.
Can't even say the
Ah,
word
switching again.
anymore.
Anything
It
else?
was distracting me for so long, just at twitching.
Yeah, he's talking. I can feel it. Did it right
It was the
now.
other eye.
Well, now this one's doing it right up here. I can feel it.
Here was the bottom.
See it? It's doing it right there. It only does it randomly. Now that I
guess-
called out, it's not going to do it.
I guess we're on this for 60 seconds.
Anyways,
Reagan,
Well, we're already on it for 60 seconds.
it doesn't. Time doesn't
Okay.
start until you start.
Okay. So you just want me to talk
talk about any. or-
Whatever's on your mind.
Never mind, I can't tell
Like
you.
what are you excited about? Like what's going on in your world? What's going on in the world of Reagan?
How's
the
your
world
YouTube
of
channel?
Reagan. How's your YouTube channel going?
It's good. I'm 21 away from 1,000.
Yeah, he literally almost has 1,000. I subscribed the other day.
The other day,
Yesterday, yeah. I didn't know about it.
I've been doing it for over a year.
I didn't know about
I used
it.
all my 3 YouTube accounts to subscribe to it. Because I got 3 different ones I was subscribing to.
I used both.
This one.
I used both of mine to subscribe
Okay.
to yours.
Okay. I used
This one.
Sawyer's, the Rooted Youth Ministry one, and my personal one. All 3 subscribe to it. Should be. I'll check Sawyer's. I think I did it with his. But if I had, I just made that the other day.
Give
so.
yourself a shout out.
Yeah,
I
give
don't
yourself.
remember your channel name.
You should go subscribe to my channel. It's Rartle. Rattle.
Rattle? It's Rattle, isn't it?
Rartle.
I thought it was Rattle this whole time.
You don't look at the R?
No, I don't guess so.
Rattle.
I thought it was like Rattle, and it looks like a deer horn beside the R.
Wait, Reagan, how was your birthday? It was a long time ago, but how was your birthday party?
Like 4 months ago, how was your birthday?
I never asked.
It was during the
was good.
summertime.
No,
Are you still
wasn't.
mad because you decided not to come?
I
to
did not
capture the flag?
decide to capture the flag.
They played it on
That's
his
what we
birthday
did.
party.
You
weren't
played
here.
it too.
You went to his birthday party? Where was I?
Exactly. Jared, Miss Amanda, and Sawyer all came.
Where was my invite?
We were all here. Wyatt's were, the Griffins were here. Your other family members, cousins. We were playing capture the flag. I was pushing over kids and
No, you weren't. Now you're lying.
No, he definitely
Georgia. I knocked her on her butt. Remember?
Was. I thought you
In
said
the
that
hallway?
she
I
pushed
thought
you
y'all
too.
did not
I didn't
go
mean
to
to.
his
She did. She
birthday.
grabbed me, and when I went to pull, she slipped and fell. So it wasn't me. I didn't actually
Well,
push
Reagan,
her.
I never got an invite, so I didn't know it was a thing until it was already over.
Well, now
and
she's
then on my
mad
own
about it.
family, I didn't think they'd go without me, but no, they decided to go.
You're at your dad's house.
I could have skipped.
No, you wouldn't.
Would you have?
Yeah.
That's the weekend you went with all the girls.
Oh, then no, I would not have
That's
skipped.
why.
Exactly.
See, it really
Sorry.
was. I'm not joking. I
And
remember.
I had mono anyways.
Yes,
You wouldn't have
that's
wanted
right.
me there.
So now
I
are
was
you mad?
sick. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay.
She's been talking about it since then. Like every time I've seen her, she goes, "I'm still mad that you didn't invite me to your birthday."
I just really wanted to go.
Well, now you know. It was fun, and you missed out. This podcast, since I restarted it, is almost at 40. So we've been here an hour.
Over an hour.
Yeah, we've been here for
Way over an hour.
Wow.
Because we were in here, you were messing with the sound.
Because we
at
did
first.
one intro, and that took like 6 minutes, and then we did the whole thing, and then
Then we restarted,
the whole
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
You said
Well,
this would be 20 minutes, and the first one was just over an hour. This
yeah,
one's
this
taken
one's at
just
40.
over
But
an hour.
I'm
But we're cutting out quite a
the
bit.
fighting part of it because nobody's going to care about that. Nobody cares that you can beat me up any day of the week.
Right
True.
here, right now.
I'm scared. I don't know if I could take it. I mean, I'm afraid I'd be missing teeth.
His
and
utter presence is making Jared tremble.
I know. I'm afraid I'd look like a 80-year-old by the time I was done. Just look old and beat up. And, Reagan, don't hit me again. Don't do it. So
Because he doesn't know.
Look, I'm
okay,
shaking.
Anyways.
Wait, that would actually, how many of the youth could you take at once?
I don't know. When I arm wrestled the junior high boys, there was 5 of them, and I still beat 4. It took 5 of them for me not to be able to beat them.
Well, that's the junior high.
Yeah, there's a lot of them though. That's a lot of pulling.
I say 3 high
I
school
don't know.
boys.
How
Two?
many? Yeah, how many of the?
Depends on who it is.
2 big
Let's
high school
say
boys.
2, that's it, max. 3, I'm done.
Maybe. You might. I don't know. You can take.
Depends on it, where I'm hitting them at. See, here we
Oh,
go.
I didn't know we were talking about hitting. I thought we were talking about arm wrestling.
I thought
Yeah,
we were talking about
about
fighting.
arm wrestling right
Okay,
now.
let's
Oh,
not talk
I thought
about
we went
fighting.
to arm wrestling.
Anyways, no, I can take 2, probably full grown, but 3, there's no way. 1, I can take pretty easy. Luke, Mustache Luke,
Yeah, I know.
easy, slammed him. That's when it starts like, how many people can you beat? And then we started adding people to it to see how far I could go. But anyways, left-handed, no way. I'm terrible. Like I said, remember when I was at my lesson, I said I'm completely right-handed. Left-handed, Bella could beat me. Like there's just no way. Right-handed, it's like the Terminator.
Well, I want to see right now if you can beat her left-handed.
No, maybe on a different episode. So we're done. That's it. Does anybody have any closing remarks?
Have a good day.
British accent?
No.
Yeah, do it right at the end, and he'll do Gollum.
No.
Yeah. I'll sign off as Gollum.
No.
Please.
Wow, she is firm in her.
I thought we were friends
uh,
now.
Wait. Okay. We've been friends, Reagan.
You said that you weren't friends with me anymore after I didn't
That was a
invite you to my
joke.
birthday party.
That was
Ooh.
a joke. We've been friends for a long time.
So end it friendly with your British accent.
See,
Say-
we've been friends for so long, Bella. Come on.
Just say thank you so
No.
much for watching, and then do all the subscribe stuff. Y'all know how that goes. Do all that. Say subscribe, like, whatever you're supposed to do nowadays.
No.
Do it in your British accent. Go.
Thank you for watching today's and listening to today's podcast with me, Reagan, and Jared Morphew. And I hope y'all have a great day. And don't forget to like and subscribe and send this to your friends so they can hear us. And so they can hear Reagan argue a lot.
Like it
I'm just
and
kidding.
comment below. Amen. If you enjoyed this episode.
And like it and comment below. Amen. If you've enjoyed listening to Reagan argue.
We argued for like 8 minutes, and he's gonna cut it. He cut that
I
out.
am going to cut a lot of it out.
I'm just kidding. If you like today's episode, comment Amen with
Amen.
prayer hands.
Prayer hands.
And
Everybody.
a blushing emoji.
Yes. Why blushing emoji? Prayer hands made sense.
It'll look like this.
So dumb. All right. So that's it. Join us next time on Rooted Youth Ministry. Until then.
Goodbye, Captain.